We live in a God-hating society that will do anything possible to blame God for whatever happens in their life. One of the most painful situations a person can go through is when God removes certain relationships away from you. This doesn't only mean breakups, but could be a good friendship or loss of trusted relationship. When this happens, people are quick to become bitter towards God, and the devil uses this trick to his advantage. To fight against this, start by understanding why God takes a relationship away in the first place. Because remember, everything has a reason. Let's discuss 3 possible reasons why God can let this happen. Number 1, to save you from more pain. God may have taken that relationship away from you because He knew it would cause you more pain than you can sustain. Sometimes, we don't realize that because we don't know about the future. We step into a relationship feeling that the other person would make the perfect life partner we have been looking for. It can hurt us deep inside when God takes that person away from us. However, we often don't realize that God is silently sparing us of pains and trials that we'd never even know if we continued. We can't predict what we might encounter in the future. It may well be a greater pain that couldn't imagine. Sometimes, being alone is far better than being in a relationship with the wrong person. Number 2, to draw you closer to Himself. The purpose of life is not to make more money or to have a family. Regardless of what society may have you believing, the reason for which you were made is very simple, and that is to worship God. Throughout your life, God will remind of this true purpose and bring you closer to Him. It often happens that when someone we love leaves us, we tend to turn to God in such a difficult time to get the strength and patience. Undoubtedly, it's painful, but remember one thing. Greatest pleasures in life often come from the seeds of pain. Listen to that again. Greatest pleasures in life often come from the seeds of pain. You might not know it, but God lets you to feel the pain. You feel that pain and find the power and strength given by God to survive. This process teaches you to keep your patience and become dependent on God. There are countless Christians who can testify that breakups and loneliness are among the toughest things to go through. At the same time, these are times when they got the chance to repair their relationships with God and grow themselves to become better persons. Think of a bow and arrow. The further back the arrow is pushed, the further it shoots out as well. In the same way, breakups could be one of many ways to draw closer to God. You will find yourself become more mature and better able to understand the voice of God. James chapter 1 verses 2-4 say, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything." Reason number 3. God may have a better plan for you. God has given us freedom of choice, which is good. We can choose people as friends or life partners. We make plans for spending a lifetime together. On the other hand, God also has a plan for us. And make no mistake about it, God's plan is always better. So sometimes God takes that person away from you simply because He wants to prepare you for someone better. Through a breakup, He makes you available for that man or woman you actually deserve, the one worthy of spending their entire life with you. We may have our own choice, but we don't know better than God. At times, He may need to overrule us in kindness and give us a better person. There are millions of examples. There are people who desired to marry someone earlier in life, but they were denied by God. Initially, they got confused and frustrated, but when they finally met the person God had chosen for them, they became contented. So even if you don't understand now, learn to lean on God, and in time, He will make everything clear to you. By the way, don't forget to show some love. Tap that subscribe button and hit like for the algorithm. To see the next best way to level up as a man, watch these videos here.